You know it's haunt season. Trying to scare you.
That works.
You know it's haunt season right now. So that means you go out and you support your favorite local haunt or haunted house and do it. The season has started. A little while we're going to have on Jessica Stabbit, actress out of Arizona. Is it Arizona?
Yeah, she's out of Arizona.
Yeah, done a movie called Friday the 13th Legacy. We're going to be talking to her shortly, but it is haunt season. We want to scare the heck out of you. So we brought in Billy Blair. And
hey, what's going on?
And Todd Jenkins.
That's right.
Their new movie is called Cherokee Creek.
Yes, it is. And we're excited about it.
Very excited.
Yeah, we did the movie that we wanted to see up on the screen. Ain't that right, Todd?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have been wanting to see a Bigfoot movie that doesn't suck forever. And I don't know why Hollywood hasn't tapped into it, but thank God that they didn't, or thank Satan in this case. But
You got it.
But yes, all the Bigfoot movies I've seen, and I've seen a lot of them. I've tried.
There's many. There are many.
They're almost none of them are watchable. So we
I
thought we would
agree.
take advantage of that and make a good one.
That's what we met. We met, actually, we did a film called Bigfoot Wars. And we had high hopes about the film. I mean, the costume was great. Everybody looked great, except for the actual film. It's
okay.
Which
man,
is another blessing for us. Another
I know.
that it sucked. Yeah.
So therefore, this one you learned some lessons, and now this one kicks ass.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
Yes. So
Jenny Slash is a big Bigfoot fan and follower.
I am.
Oh, then you got to see her film.
I want to see it.
Have you seen the two
see
trailers that we released yet?
I have not.
What?
I need to see. I think
We're
we're
gonna play
showing
one
them.
shortly.
I will
Yeah.
get to. I wanted to
We're gonna play one
wait to see them
Okay.
on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And guess what's in this
With you
trailer?
guys.
Billy Blair running through the woods, looking scared. There's a close up on his face.
That's your typical horror genre kind of thing. Everybody's running scared away from something.
He plays Vinny Blades. He's not scared of anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that'll make sense when you see it.
Well, I try not to.
That's right.
Get
Try
scared.
not to.
I'm okay if you talk a little bit
Oh,
closer.
I
into
need to
that
get
tent.
closer.
Yeah, there you go.
Make out with this microphone.
Make out.
Yum.
All right, so it's called Cherokee Creek,
pretty
and
close.
you told me you're doing a festival circuit now.
Yes, sir. We just started that.
Yeah, cool. And we love Bigfoot, man. We love Bigfoot movies.
Yes.
And I think it's in American DNA because Bigfoot is a inherently American monster. This is our own monster.
Especially
you
in
know?
the South.
In this, yeah.
Exactly where it's from, right?
That's
You know,
Originated?
this is not a King Kong, which is New York. This is not a Godzilla, which is Japan. This is our own monster. And and I like movies that are filmed in the dark woods.
Well, that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
And
Where was it filmed?
We filmed it in Melissa, which is probably I guess it's about 30, 45 minutes north of Dallas. 45 minutes north of Dallas.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Well,
cool.
from your place.
Northeast. Well,
There was
I drive in my way. I drive. It's 45 minutes.
There
I
was
don't
an
know about
hour
your
for
way.
me. It was an hour for me.
Okay.
No, but
It was an hour. That's the closest movie you probably filmed.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
There's it's a good thing that we did a Bigfoot movie because everything's overrated. You got zombie movies galore.
Oh yeah.
Too
And
many.
you got some space shit going on.
Comic book
You
movies
got
galore.
vampires. You got
Aliens.
werewolves,
Yeah.
aliens, all that. But really, not a lot of Bigfoot.
Right.
So we went with the Bigfoot route.
And so tell me about your Bigfoot. Is he big, hairy, mean, awful?
Yes, all of it.
Oh, yeah,
Does he
man.
is he growling with all kinds of like froth
Oh,
on
yes.
his mouth?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. That was the most important thing to us, is that the Bigfoot kicks ass.
Great.
And we wanted to show it, too, because a lot of these Bigfoot movies we'll watch, and we're waiting for that big payoff to see the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And you're seeing bodies getting drug off and no real gore or anything, but we deliver on the gore, the shock value,
Yeah.
and our Bigfoot kicks fucking ass.
It does.
Right. We don't want to just hear it.
Oh, you're not going to just hear it. You're going to see it. We're going to give it to you in its full glory.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Because we used to watch that Bigfoot television show, and all you would do is hear a howling in the distance. I want to see the monster.
We are going to show that
Yeah,
son
we
of a bitch.
we teased it. We teased it for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
and then you see it.
Well, yeah.
you
That
got to do
you
that.
got to do that. Because if you just show it, then they're like, oh, we've seen the Bigfoot.
We make you wait a little while for it, but
That's all right.
The payoff is
Janie
awesome.
Slash is a burlesque dancer.
Yeah.
She knows the art of the
I was going to
tease.
say that was my
Oh.
guess.
Yeah.
You should have came out and been in the
I
film. We
look
could have
like
used
them.
you.
I will always,
Hey.
anything, anytime.
For Switchblade,
That's right. The next movie.
Use me. I will be
Good.
there. I will do whatever,
Good.
a
usually.
movie within the movie.
I think
Not
Janie
that.
Slash would even have been
Close.
fine being gobbled up by the Bigfoot.
Sure.
That's
Well, you know.
I mean,
we'd
I
have
think
to, we'd have to
most-
rip off some body parts.
I think most people would be. I make a really nice corpse. That's all I have to say.
a
Maybe
beautiful
knock your head
corpse.
off, or pull a tit off or something.
I'm cool with that.
Of course not.
I am cool with
Make
that.
it happen, man. I think that sounds cool.
For,
Yeah,
the,
that's
for the
great.
sequel. For
And
the
he
sequel.
he will be like, you have to do this. Go do it now.
That's right. Do it.
Super supportive.
The
Go
director
let them
said
rip your
so.
tit
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, when Todd's in the director chair, he's a
Todd,
totally different
man,
monster.
it's freaking great to have you, man. I think
thanks for
that's the
having us,
first
man.
time we've had a director in studio.
We've never
Plenty
had a
times we
director in
talk to
studio.
independent directors, on by video call
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
usually
But,
by video call.
but it's great to have you in studio, man.
Well, thanks so much for having me. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Cherokee Creek.
Good stuff.
All right. So Cherokee Creek has its own Facebook page.
Yes.
Yes.
What? That's a thing? I'm just
Yes.
sarcastic.
Cherokee has a Facebook page.
It has a. It's social media.
It's
It's
Facebook.
official.
Where should people go to find out more, Todd Jenkins?
I'm kidding.
Well, it better be on Facebook under
Go-
Cherokee Creek Movie. Shouldn't be too hard to
Cherokee
find.
Creek movie.
That's right.
what it is. Yeah.
Cherokee Creek Movie.
It's the only Cherokee Creek movie out
Why?
there.
Why Cherokee Creek?
Well, if you look at a lot of Bigfoot titles, they have creek in them, like Boggy Creek and stuff. And then I was looking at places where Bigfoot had been seen. It was like Cherokee this, Cherokee County. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I'll just combine the two and call it Cherokee Creek. But for some reason, people thought that was a movie about Indians, and they kept submitting to be in the movie. And then when I said we were looking for people for a bachelor party for Cherokee Creek, we were getting people submitting their young daughters. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? It's a bachelor party. We don't need little girls. It's not that kind of movie.
What?
Wow.
definitely
It was
adult
kind of
film.
weird, the submissions we got.
That yeah.
Now, I
sounds
heard-
weird. Sounds
I
interesting.
heard Todd saying earlier that making this movie almost killed him, or I don't know, or so, I'm paraphrasing.
I
here.
think it almost killed several people that were involved, and some of their family members, unfortunately.
This is a reoccurring theme, right, Janie Slash? That directors tell us how tough it is to make a movie sometimes. You have to rely on people,
Right.
and people aren't reliable, except for Billy. You know?
Oh, hey, I was there.
Yes.
Billy
I was
was
there.
always there one way
You
or
drove
another.
an hour.
Hey,
That's
I,
right.
I could be in a bad mood, but I was there.
Oh yeah, he was in a bad mood sometimes, but rightfully so. I mean, there were things happening.
I delivered.
There were things on set
Yes.
that would put you in a bad mood. But the great thing about me and Billy, I mean, if you were to see how we talk to each other on set, you'd think these guys are gonna fucking kill each other.
A lot of people
any
thought that-
second, like they're getting worried, and then like 5 minutes later, like, hey man, it's all cool, bro. You know,
Yeah.
we're good, let's move on.
Good.
But they're like still butthurt about it, and like, oh man, that really messed
They
me
were like
up.
traumatized by it.
I
It's like,
can't. I don't know if I can work now.
it's a real movie set. I mean, we've heard horror stories from like big time directors slash actors, Sylvester Stallone for once,
Right,
Where they talked
exactly.
about being on set on the that was like a worst nightmare to them, pulling teeth were the best movies that came out at the end of it all.
Right.
So
I think that was that
So-
way for Rocky. I think
Yeah,
he
it was
said
like that.
they totally treated him like dog shit the
Yeah.
whole time because they just didn't think he was capable of it, and they paid him like crap, and they didn't want him in the role at all.
Yeah.
And then he delivered across the board for him.
So that's exactly what happened to us with God, what was it? A little bit of the weather.
Well, people in Dallas were really scared of Cherokee Creek. I think a lot of this place, when you look at the agencies around here, a lot of them are very commercial.
Yeah.
They don't want their actors to be in some project that has like profanity and nudity and gore like this movie has.
Yeah.
But we were paying very well when we were looking for topless dancers to do the bachelor party. I think we offered over $1,000, and I'd been on sets that these girls were doing it for free. And they were doing, complete nudity for free for short films, all these films. And we're like, we're offering over $1,000 and no agent will even think about submitting to us.
For some
so
reason,
it's just crazy.
It's so taboo about it, about that. All these actresses, and there's the roles were great dialogue.
Right.
They would have had their range of acting, but they had to get naked and do some sex scenes. Just like any other fucking big
Like
film.
any film.
Like any
That's
film.
a
There's
pretty
not a hit
common
TV
theme
show
in
that's
horror.
not on
But here
that
it's
doesn't do
taboo.
that.
It's like, oh, you can't do it.
That's right, because in Game of Thrones, that's artistic. It's artistic and shameless in Game of Thrones.
But
and
God
every
forbid
hit
you
show.
do an independent film.
It's a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a common thing in horror movies.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
it
what
used to
makes
be.
them
There's
so
a lot
good.
of
I
bad
know.
ones now
I
that's
don't like
not
to
so
watch
common.
it. I
Well,
don't like
you got to
watch
throw
it.
in tits and ass.
You got to.
regardless.
You got
And
to.
we even throw a few dicks in there for you as well.
All right.
You're going to be surprised. I'll tell you that. man.
Yeah.
Well, that's a new thing in movies too now. We can't watch a movie. Every raunchy movie I've shown Billy, and he didn't believe me at first, I don't think. A lot of people didn't. I said, dude, they are showing so much penis in movies now. Like even in the new Baywatch, right? The new Baywatch movie, you're thinking, I'm going to see some tits and ass. No. You see penis. No tits and ass. So that was kind of weird.
I did not see the new Baywatch movies.
Oh, man, it's in there.
Is it
Well, I
good?
got
it's
to hand it to you
it's
for
in there,
making a
but
movie
the
with
penis.
nudity.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, well, thank you.
It's your hand, Todd, from the movie.
I don't know what you're talking
No
about, Billy.
spoil-
That would be a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
My hands
spoilers.
are always in the movie. Always.
On this show, we follow the left-hand path. This is the right hand. We chopped it off. We follow the left-hand path on this show.
Man, I need that
I
right
thought
hand.
that
I'd be in
was just
trouble if I left
a
my right
hand you
hand.
found laying around the house. You have
It was-
random body
it was
parts
attached
going
to
on
a
This is
there.
forearm.
great. Look at all this
But
stuff. I'm going to
it's-
show the
it's
audience
awesome.
here. Look at this thing.
You're on the horror show. That's it right there.
Look at this magnifying glass.
I'm going to hide the label in case this isn't cleared for sponsorship or whatever.
So look, man, I know that all of us in this room and all your friends and all your fans are anxious to see this when we can, wherever we can, or how we can. And I know there's not a set release date. We'll just keep watching for it and monitoring on Facebook. But man, it sounds exciting. It sounds like a thrilling movie that I would enjoy. Everything you describe is what I want in a horror film.
It has all the elements in there.
Yes.
I think you're going to love it. He and I have watched it thousands of times now. He comes over when I'm editing and doing other stuff just to watch it more, and we'll catch ourselves watching a scene instead of working on the audio mix or whatever. And we're like, oh God, we got to get back to work. We're watching the movie again. We just still love it, which is very rare because usually by the time you've gotten this far in the process, because I've been on it for over 2 years. The first year was just developing it, and this year has been doing the post-production on it after shooting it.
Yeah.
And we still just love watching it every
Great.
time.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't think there's a boring scene in the movie, which
No,
is really hard to do.
It keeps you at your toes, man.
Isn't that
From
great?
beginning to end. And just like I said, I mean, the good thing about Todd, this guy's a movie freak. I mean, you go to his house, he's got all the collection of movies, and the genre that he likes
Is Bigfoot.
Is Bigfoot, but it's horror, and then you got some comedy
Okay.
and some raunchiness.
Yeah.
So we
Combined
combined all that shit together, man, and it came out with just a fun movie.
I got to tell you, man, I embarked on this project on this quest a couple years back. Janie / you know this, to try and acquire every Bigfoot movie, and then you realize there's a lot of crappy ones
he
out
bought
there.
some really bad ones.
Really bad ones.
Which one did you like? Because there's only one that comes to my mind that I like. So I'm curious to see which one you like.
The new one by the guy who made
Exist.
Exist.
I didn't
Yes,
like that
Exist
one.
is the only one
Exist.
that I liked at all. It had the coolest
Exist. I
Bigfoot.
like that one.
It showed the Bigfoot and it
that the one you
delivered
were
on
telling
the
me?
elements.
You were talking about
Yeah,
that, right?
that was the only one I liked. in
And
this
as I
whole
recall,
process.
Bigfoot was athletic, fast, and
He
that
was.
that really added some scare element to
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, ours is pretty quick too.
Yeah. Ours, yeah.
See, I grew up watching Boggy Creek, so it's not a great film. It's not really even a good one, but I did grow up watching that, so that's kind of where my love of Bigfoot came. So it's kind of always.
I can't wait for you to watch Cherokee Creek.
I want to watch it. I'm excited. No, there definitely needs to be a better
Well,
Bigfoot
when-
movie. I agree.
I think when after it gets picked up by at least one or two film festivals,
Right.
we're able to do a premiere here. Is that it?
Yeah. We're right now we're trying to hold off on the premiere. Some of these film festivals, if you
Yeah.
do a premiere, they freak out and then you get disqualified.
Yeah.
You know, and we would love to have done a private screening or something, but we're trying to keep this thing under wraps because the whole reason for this Bigfoot, it has never been done before. Nothing like this has ever been done before. And I can't believe no one tapped into it. But once you hear the reason for why he's doing what he's doing and why he's killing these people and all that, you're going to be fascinated by it. It's just awesome. And it makes so much
Genius.
sense.
Bigfoot
Genius.
has a motive.
Oh, he
and
definitely has a motive for
Maybe has a
anybody he kills.
backstory. Or
There's a little bit of a backstory, but there's always a motive for why he's killing
Gotcha.
someone. And, and it will make sense to the story.
Yeah.
okay.
It's fucking great, man. It's
Are
awesome.
there festivals you have in mind that you're going to submit to?
Oh, well, of course we're going for Sundance, you know. Anybody who can help us get into Sundance, because we know everything is very political in the film industry.
Look
But this,
camera and say that.
this movie kicks ass, and you need to see Cherokee Creek, and you need to get us into Sundance. We will come up there and party our asses off with you, and you will love every fucking minute of this movie. I promise you.
And
That stands
partying
straight.
with them. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
We
Party
will,
with
we will
them.
show you a hell of a
That's
time.
the bonus.
Yeah. Man, that's
True.
great.
This is a movie people are going to watch over and over and over and over, and they're going to invite their friends over and have drinks and
It's a fun
smoke
movie,
out,
man.
do whatever the hell they do. But
It's a fun movie.
You just can't get enough of it. Everybody who's seen it at least once when we were doing test screenings, like, hey man, let me know when you're doing another test screen. I just want to see it again. It's so awesome. And,
Yeah,
that's
wait,
great.
what was really cool is that, see, he lives in an apartment, and we could only do screenings at night because he's working during the day.
Yeah.
So we invited some good handful of people over.
like
and,
7 to 10 every
yeah,
time.
and it was a laugh fest. I mean, dude,
It's so loud. It's so loud.
really loud, man. It was like, and then me and Todd looked at each other like, we're on the right track.
Yes.
We did it.
know,
We did
yes.
exactly what we
God,
wanted
that's
to do with
great,
this
man.
movie.
It's good stuff, man.
And you were talking about audio editing, man. That's so important too.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God. Audio is the most important.
It is.
And nobody understands that around here, and especially even on that Bigfoot movie we worked on. That they spent all this money. It had C. Thomas Howell, who I'm a huge fan of, Judd Nelson, all these guys from the 80s. We were just like, oh my God, it's going to be awesome. And they had trailers. I mean, you felt like you were on this big Hollywood set, and they took care of us. They fed us well. We had a great time making the movie. And then when it came out, you were like, the audio sucked and everything. But on most movies, what they'll do is they'll spend $500,000, $1 million. They get these $1 million grip trucks out there with all these big fancy lights. They get these $50,000 to $100,000 camera packages.
And expensive
But they-
actors.
Nothing, yeah, expensive actors, but they don't spend any money on the damn audio. I'm like, dude, just spend 10 grand and buy the audio equipment so you at least have it. But they just won't do it.
It's very important to have good audio
Oh my
in
gosh.
a fucking film, dude.
I think it's even more important than the camera work. I mean, you can
Well,
you can set through crappy footage, but you cannot set through great footage with shit audio. I just can't do it. I'll turn it right off.
That's always the first thing you notice is the shit audio.
Yeah.
'Cause you have to
and-
listen
and-
to it.
Yeah.
When I'm envisioning this movie, I'm thinking dark forest, maybe at night, maybe it's kind of quiet. And so you're listening for every important thing. And that's why the audio is so vital in my brain to enjoy a horror film.
Yes, and that's the bitch
key.
of it. Is you got to go in on every single cut. You got to make sure all the audio levels are set right on every single cut. You got to make sure you got all the ambient sounds. You know, and it's coming from the right speaker. You have to assign every sound effect to the right speaker, and it's very tedious.
And mind you, it was a shoestring budget
Yeah.
where pretty much the crew was very small, and sometimes I was running sound.
There was no official crew. It was
Yeah, there was
usually
no-
it was just the actors, and I had a relative show up and say, "Hey man, I just married your cousin," and he was my cousin by marriage. Yeah, I was location scouting, and he's like, "Hey man, if you can use me, I want to be a filmmaker." And I was like, "Yeah, so does everybody." But we ran into this issue one day where we had two actors not show up or something.
Yeah.
And we just had no way to film anything. We're like, "Oh shit, this is a waste." And I called him up or I Facebook messaged him, whatever, and I said, "Hey dude, you still want to learn about film? Get your ass over here in the next hour." He did, and he never left the set
Yeah.
for the entire shoot. He was one of the few people who actually stayed through the entire shoot, which actually took 6 months because of people's crazy schedule conflicts.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it was, and plus we had to wait for the special effects people to.
I think
to
it was
make
only
some stuff.
24 days total of shooting, but a lot of times we could only shoot for 6 hours
Yeah.
because even shooting up in Melissa in the middle of freaking nowhere, you would hear planes up until 11 o'clock. Like every 30,
Yeah.
45 seconds,
Yeah,
a
we got
plane
that
would
down.
bust your shot.
We got that down. It's like, okay, well look, it's about
You had the
this time.
schedule.
All the planes are coming out, so we got to wait till after that. Then we're good to go.
It was 11
After
p.m. to 4:30 a.m. was the best time for shooting,
Yeah.
but people just couldn't handle it. There were some people just couldn't handle those hours. So we had people flying from L.A. that would work for like 2-3 hours and take off. We'd have to bring them back another week because they had schedule stuff going on. So it was always like, oh crap, we only got this person for like 2 hours. How are we going to make this happen? So we were shooting at like a breakneck pace, but we somehow pulled it off.
See, that was like the hard part, right? They're just dealing with
The schedules, of course.
scheduling and just people just trying to realize, hey, man, we're on set, we're doing a movie. Commit to it.
Right.
during that
Respect the time and commit.
Respect the time. Commit.
Yeah.
And if you got to wait, just wait, because we're like,
Sometimes that's part of it.
we're a small crew, low budget, and we're trying to make a damn good movie.
But there was never really there's no real wait. I mean, if you're only going to shoot for 6 to 8 hours and you don't go on for 2 or 3, that's not a wait to me. I've been on sets where you wait 12 hours, you don't even get to go on, and so have you.
Dude,
So.
same here. Dude, when I was on Alita Battle Angel, I waited a whole day in costume, and right when they were going to use me, it was already too late because they shot all night, and then right when they were about to get to me, sun already came out, and they couldn't shoot anymore.
They cut you?
Well, I mean, they just said, we'll shoot you tomorrow.
Oh,
Thankfully, that paid off for Cherokee Creek, though, because he was
Yes.
getting paid for those days that they didn't use him, and he actually contributed some of that money, that money,
Look at you, Billy.
to
Look
helping
at
us
you,
get this
man.
thing done.
Executive producer, man.
Look
I
at
got to
you.
do it, man.
He stepped
It's
up,
my
man.
movie.
He stepped up big time
Right?
to help me out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a shoestring budget, though. It was definitely a shoestring. I mean, when we first started, our investor, we had all these guys, I want to invest in your movie. It's going to be awesome. And literally the day before, they just went MIA. They could not be found. They wouldn't answer phone calls or anything.
You're kidding.
Oh, man.
No, so I had to have a talk with my wife
Yes.
and with Billy, and I said, dude,
And you mortgaged the house.
pretty much. I talked to the
We
wife. I said,
gave
listen,
blood.
you got to go get a credit card at Best Buy.
Best Buy.
I've
'Cause
gotta
we
buy
needed
it.
all these lights. Yeah.
Believe it or not, we lit the thing with these Home Depot lights. I did this to prove to people that you don't have to have $1 million grip chuck. With these new cameras, the sensors are so great on these cameras, and they see so well at night. It's just, it's amazing. So I went and bought like 3 or 4 Home Depot lights. They're probably $100 each. And I would say probably 95% of the movie that's shot at night was just lit with those 4 lights.
Yeah, man.
No, I believe you.
Cheap
And that was
ass
to prove
shit.
it was to prove a point
Right.
that you don't have to. And the camera, I think I spent $4,000 on it. It was the Sony A7S Mark II. Spent like $4,000 on it. Then it's probably cheaper now, but it was to prove a point that you don't have to go out and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on these camera packages and these cameras. You can do it right with the right people, and if you take the time to do the right quality.
And I've been looking at Janie Slasher in this, and here's what we look for in a movie, and that is passion from the director,
Yeah.
and you're displaying that right here, man.
Well, thank you.
You don't have to have a huge
I
Isn't that
love
budget.
it.
great? Yeah, that's why I'm so
And
glad that
passion
he's-
from you, Billy.
Well, dude,
Passion for this movie. I
this
can
is what we
tell.
want. This is what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, every actor that wants to be a lead of a movie, well, just like all the agents had told me, you want to be a lead in a movie, you got to do it yourself. Well, goddamn, man. Here we are doing our own.
You gotta do it
our own
yourself.
film.
It's
and we
all
wanna do it
DIY,
right.
man.
We want
Yeah.
to do it right because another thing, other people they do their movies and it just turns out like crap. So that's why I was lucky, very lucky fortunate to have Todd on my team, or I'm on his team, to actually make a really, really good movie. That's what I was saying. This guy's like true passion, horror, all kinds of genre, just a fan of movies, good movies. And every time he invites me over, he goes, hey, what's that movie, so-and-so versus what?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can't remember. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah,
Oh, we love that.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good movie.
So we kind of went the realms of that.
Yes.
And I goes, dude, that's a damn good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That is a good movie.
And it's a little bit of the Hangover meets Hatchet, if you like Hatchet at all.
We love
I love
Hatchet. We
Hatchet.
love
But
it.
it's a bachelor
Bingo.
party in the woods. It's about my best friend Pat, and I'm kind of jealous because we're not hanging out anymore. And he's become very whipped by his fiancee. Her name is Caroline in the movie, and I'm just trying to get him back into the bachelor life,
Right.
And I'm this married miserable bastard that's like, oh man, I fucking hate being married. I've got to have this epic bachelor party.
Yeah.
So my whole thing about this party is to throw the epic bachelor party, and I've fooled his fiance into thinking that we're only taking him camping because that's all she would let him do is go camping. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure, we're just gonna go camping. And she doesn't do anything. She's so controlling. She doesn't let this guy drink. No strippers, nothing. But of course, me and Billy are gonna change all that with our characters.
So are the strippers out in the woods?
There might be some strippers
Might
that show
be,
up in the
okay.
woods. There's a
I'm
really
just-
good
I'm looking
chance
at-
of that.
I'm looking at Todd. I don't want to give any spoilers. It's like,
Oh yeah,
I don't know how far I want to
we're
go.
gonna deliver, man. We're gonna deliver on the strippers. Trust me.
Next movie, Janie Slash. She was in Ninjika in one of Billy's movies.
I wish we would have met you earlier, sooner.
Yeah, I would have done it.
But hey, better late than never.
Yeah, exactly.
We still got Switchblade.
We still got other movies. Trust me.
All right,
We got other
good.
movies. Let's make this one a success, though.
Right.
Yes.
We're waiting for
Right.
this one.
It's going to
Right.
Sundance.
Success.
Make
Yeah.
it happen.
Yes.
somebody out
And
there.
I think that it says something about this film that you've dedicated 2 years already, and you're still tweaking it, and you're still perfecting it, and something to be said for that. This is not a 6-day film.
No, not at all. I think you have to perfect it until you sell it. You really do. I think a
Yeah.
lot of directors
Oh, yeah.
will tell you that are passionate about their films. They want it to be perfect. They ask them when is it done. They said when it gets released.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
When it gets
George Lucas is never happy with the Star Wars movies. He's changed them like 6 times, I think.
Yeah.
He might change it. Well, he can't change it now. He sold to Disney, but he would probably still be changing it if he could. Which,
Yeah,
of course,
that's
the
cool.
fans don't
Yeah,
like. They don't like him changing it.
No,
but-
nobody wants that.
He needs to leave it the way it was before.
Exactly.
I think we were.
Uh-uh.
I don't know if we popped
I don't
up
like what
the
they did to
Facebook
it.
page for Cherokee Creek, or
Certainly.
maybe we had Billy's Facebook page.
Is there any way you could put the
Yeah, I hope it should come right
what do you
up.
call it? The trailer? Can you
Yeah.
put it?
Well,
Okay, show it.
here in a few minutes we're going to do the
Okay.
trailer and say adios to you guys, and we're going to bring out our other guests shortly. But
Okay.
we are showing that trailer.
Awesome.
We are gonna
Absolutely.
because I have to see it.
Show
'cause I
trailer
haven't seen
version
it yet.
2.
You're gonna see
though.
both of them.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what we are.
Two.
I gotta see
Trailer
both of
version
them.
2.
Yeah, it begins with
Trailer
an overhead
version 2?
shot of the creek.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
There it
was in
is. That's
Yeah,
the
there we
Cherokee.
go.
Cherokee Creek.
That is
Thank you,
our
Paige.
two redneck hunters there that are trying to cash in on $1 million to kill Bigfoot.
And they
Poor
delivered.
Bigfoot. Everybody's after
They
him.
are
They
so
delivered.
amazing in the movie too. They love it. They could have had their own separate Bigfoot movie. They were so good.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
really
there's
good.
a sequel. Oh, I don't know. The spoiler. Maybe there.
Well,
Well, no.
I
it
don't
might
know.
have to be a prequel for them.
Aww.
A spinoff. And Billy Blair, of course, your Facebook is it Billy Blair?
Two. Billy
Yeah,
Blair 2. That's
two.
my SAG name. I just
Okay.
put it there. So
Yeah.
people could find me easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like
there we go. Billy Blair 2, and then you have cool website too, which is just
BillyBlair.com.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I love too. So yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
God,
And then
Cherokee
you can
Creek.
also check out my band's video.
We got to talk about your band for a second.
Oh
Junk,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Junk, new video directed by Todd.
exactly. I mean, we're a team. So this is the second video that he's directed. We did the
Keep
Built to
kissing the ass.
Last.
I love it. Kiss the ass.
we did the Built to Last video.
Built to Last.
And then and we had a little concept there. We
For Built to Last,
the cool
it wasn't
thing-
much of a concept.
No, it wasn't. No, but
We
what I'm
showed
talking
up.
about, yeah, we showed up and did it. No, but the cool thing was, we're doing it old school style on the video shoots, kind of like the '80s, where you had an intro,
Yeah.
you have a little bit of acting, and then you have a whole concept, somewhat, and then you have an outro, kind of like the Twisted Sister videos, and all that
Right,
stuff.
Van
Yeah, oh,
Halen,
yeah,
back in
Van
the day,
Halen.
Hot for
Sure,
Teacher,
sure.
all that
Just
kind
like
of
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
So this new video that we have, which is also the song in the Cherokee Creek movie,
Great.
it's called Pop Rock Genocide.
Yes.
And we got we took
It's an awesome song, man.
what
I
do you
love
call
that
it?
song.
Yeah, where you imitate.
An homage
It's
to
homage
Hot for
to-
Teacher. You said, look at the beginning of Hot for Teacher
Rock
when the teacher
Genocide.
was talking.
Yeah, it's
to the
homage
kid
to
or something.
that and American Idol.
Nice.
So we kind of combine the two, and then
Did Junk just play at Trees?
no, we're gonna play with the Thrill Kill Cult.
It's coming up.
October 11th.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
buy your tickets through me. I mean, I'm selling them.
On your go to Facebook page and
Go
message.
to message me on my Facebook page because I need the money.
Billy,
We always need money.
we will buy some from you. I'll message you.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thank
we'll
you.
buy some.
All right, thank you, man.
That's a
Thank
good date, October 11th.
you. And it's with my life with the Thrill Kill Cult band.
Oh,
so it's
yes.
badass.
Yeah, they got that badass
It's a
song
lot
that was in
of
The Crow, right?
lot of horror, huh? The
That
Crow.
was the song that was
Yeah.
in The Crow. They had that song that was really
Yeah.
badass.
So yeah, man, a lot of good stuff going on, man.
You do. That's right. God, it's great to see you, Billy.
Likewise, brother. It's always
Did-
fun being there.
Good. I want you back. I mean, maybe when it's released, I don't know, we could do this again and just kind of announce it.
Sure, or we
Well-
get an announcement from our first film festival, which better be Sundance people. Make that happen.
Boom. That and then of course next year when Little Battle Angel comes out, we can
Yes.
do the same thing.
Did you cut your hair?
I chopped it off.
You did. man.
Fresh cut. Just
Yeah.
a fresh start, actually.
All right. That's cool. That's good. You look good, man. You're a handsome dude. Look at you. Look
Oh
at you.
boy.
Hey, you know what? I had some pictures of us from Famous Monster Festival.
That's right. That's
Remember
right.
when
I
you were
saw,
there?
I saw you
That was-
posted up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
great.
that's right. I posted them earlier.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
It was great to have you guys. Cherokee Creek is the
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Todd Jenkins is the awesome director.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a great
Along with
director.
that awesome actor and producer right there that helped me make it happen every step of the way.
Fucking A. There you go.
Get it in
Totally
Sundance.
Get it in Sundance.
Get it
And
in
like
Sundance,
the
baby.
Facebook page, like
Yeah.
the trailer, watch the shit out of everything. Just help us. We can't make it without your fans, so please support our film. You're going to love it.
This show will be on YouTube shortly, and then we can share it and post it more there
Let's
too.
do it.
So
Awesome.
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you guys so much
So
for
we
having
spread
me.
it out
Thank
on.
you.
Great time.
Thank
Great
you.
time.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take you out by showing that cool teaser number 2
Yes.
Wanna do
from
two?
Cherokee Creek.
Teaser number 2 is more of the horror trailer teaser. We'll have another teaser that we're going to release soon that's going to be more of the comedy, to show more of the comedy side. But we wanted to do one that just kind of shows a little bit more of the horror also. So that's what you're going to be seeing right now.
Yeah.
You did take a look at all that information I sent you and study all those pictures, right?
Well, of course I did.
Good, because there was a shit ton of important information in there, and if you don't know it, you're gonna get us both killed. He's out there. Oh, shit.
This spot is actually the first spot that they ever saw a Bigfoot in North America back in like the 1800s, I think. What's that?
Man, Cherokee Creek sounds so good. I love a monster movie. I love our monster movie. Sitting here right next to me was Todd Jenkins. I love that, man. Director of that film.
And sitting 2 chairs down is me.
Hi, Janie
I'm
Slash.
still here.
Ah, it's good to see you.
I almost went
good
with
to see you.
them, but they didn't take me. They left me here. So
All right.
I'm
So
just
look,
kidding.
I was at Gas Monkey last night seeing two great shows this week.
We were at Gas Monkey last night.
Thank you
I
for the
was there
correction.
too.
Thank you for the correction. Absolutely.
'Cause-
And we were going wild over Toxic Holocaust and the Convalescence
And goat whore.
and Goat Horse. So we got some cool picks from that.
Yeah.
These are bad Satan picks from the show last night. They're a little blurry. They're a little yucky, but no, it kind of captures. The
I was
wildness.
too busy rocking out. I didn't take any photos.
Okay, so this is the Convalescence. Look at that chick on the
I
right, on the
loved
left.
her. She was great.
Yeah, she plays keyboards for the Convalescents. Are from Ohio.
Keyboard players are badass. We need more
God,
keyboard
that was a
players.
cool show.
Yes.
Yes,
Especially a metal band.
and then of course Toxic Holocaust. People going crazy for them.
Their set was so short. It ended so
Great.
fast. I was
Great
so like, I
band.
was like, damn, that was fast. But it was so good. It was just so freaking good.
They were good. And
I've always wanted to see them. Every time I've gone to see them, it's been like sold out or super fucking packed, and I've had to work the next month.
that's a bad picture of Goat Whore. Of course, that's Sammy right there, their guitarist, and I think mastermind.
I like
behind the
how
band.
you took all these bad photos, and you're like, look at these bad photos I took.
Yeah, they're from my cell phone. Goat Whore. Hey, Janie Slash.
Hi.
All right, so that was kind of some fun, crazy stuff at Gas Monkey last night. Earlier in the
Yes.
week, I was there for, let's see, it was Crowbar and Overkill.
Yeah,
show
you
too.
were there. Yes.
That was cool.
Yes.
That was cool on that Wednesday show.
That sounded like it.
Hey, do you mind if we do Satan in the News?
Yeah, let's do Satan
And
in the News.
then we want to see what's in Janie's box.
We're going to see what's in my box after Satan in the News.
Yeah. And then we're going to bring on Jessica Stabbit.
Yes, we are.
I'm excited about
She's
having
got lots
her.
of great things to talk about. I'm
we
excited to
love
hear all the
talking about
things she's working on right now. Still a lot of projects in the work. Just
Yeah.
finished a movie.
Yeah, we got to talk about that movie and everything
I'm
she's
excited.
doing. So.
This is my
3
dance.
crazy stories of Satan in the News. On this show, we're always going to cover how it seems like insecure people are obsessed with Satan. And they certainly want to blame a lot of things on Satan. And if they don't have a convenient excuse on trying to figure out problems in this country, they don't think. They just blame Satan. I don't know what or how or
It's
where this gets
so
them, but I don't know.
easy to
It's-
blame Satan.
Because it requires no thinking.
No, I know, right?
We're a non-thinking country.
I do it all the time.
It
I'm
seems.
like, Satan, it's your fault.
God.
But that's
All right.
just him personally.
So we got a couple of
It's true. I do all the time.
so, all right. So let me explain one to you. All
Not
right.
the same kind
So,
of blaming though that you're talking about.
First off, there were there were right-wing nutcases blaming hurricanes and earthquakes on Satan, and then there were others blaming them on God because they say God is punishing. God is punishing, I guess, our country. All right, let's talk about this one. Rick Joyner says natural disasters occur because we kick God out of America, and he is quoted in this article as saying.
But wait, I thought God was in heaven.
Thank you again to the Friendly Atheist for these awesome story
I'm
links.
confused. God was never here. He was in heaven.
So people ask him when there's a natural disaster, hey, where's God? Where's your God? And his answer to them is, we kicked him out of our country, which seems to be a ridiculous statement. Earthquakes recently were in Mexico, one of the most Catholic and religious countries on the planet.
Is this
Okay,
because
explain that one, Rick Joyner.
We don't want to. We took God out of the pledge or something. Is that what they're saying? I don't know. Now it's something about the NFL. I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about that one too.
I haven't been on. I can't watch the news or social media.
And so there's
anymore.
a couple others about Satan in the news that we had. All right, here's this one. Trump picked federal judge. This is a guy he is picked to be a federal judge. I don't think he has been selected yet.
Okay.
Called trans kids part of Satan's plan.
Okay. No.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
This is what he is saying. I guess, Trans kids are part of Satan's plans. I don't get the connection either, but this is just some sort of bold, hyperbolic statement to get attention for yourself. That is, in my opinion, just asinine. You like our backdrop there? That's our evil Reaper dude. I like that. All right, so that was, and then I think I've got one more Satan in the news pick
Evil
here
Reaper, dude.
for.
It made me think of medieval times.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so leave this up for a second here, Zig. We're Janie Slash. Okay, Benny Hinn's nephew comes up to him and says, "Uncle, I've got a friend who's going through cancer. I've got a friend who's terribly ill. I've got a friend who's got, this terrible illness and is suffering greatly. Can't you use your wonderful healing powers to help my friend?"
Yes.
Benny Hinn replies, "No."
Oh, no, I wasn't saying yes. I was just listening to the article. I don't
No.
agree or...
Benny Hinn can't really heal people.
Well, no.
When his nephew asked him to help a friend, he was not willing or able to do this. To help someone who is suffering, a friend of their families.
That's sad.
Instead, he wants to send you to the big, very, very well lit, flamboyant, with uplifting music or some kind of crescendo music, to where you get in some sort of zombified state, and then think that he's actually healing people on stage.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's my rant about Benny Hinn.
That's not how that works.
I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works. Just kidding.
What's in Janie's box?
Oh, we're on to that now?
Yeah, we're on that.
We're on to my box?
Yeah, I want to.
I thought that was something you constantly stayed on.
Your box.
Is my box.
So, Janie Slash, do you see what your title is here for the show? You are you are Queen of the Rats or Princess of the Rats.
I thought I was Princess.
Yeah, Princess of the Rats.
Queen sounds so official. Princess is casual and fun.
We want to see rats.
You would want to party with the princess. I'm just saying, not the queen.
You would, not the queen.
You want to party with me. I'm just kidding.
What's in your box?
This is my box. So I have this month's Creeper Crate, which was a Rob Zombie themed box. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this one for a while. It is the House of the Devil's Rejects box. Of course, Creeper Crate is a monthly subscription service that you can subscribe, and they send you awesome horror themed goodies. It's it's for women. The main target audience is for women, so they send cool things like makeup and cool products, bath products, and things like that. So horror themed. It's awesome.
So it's obviously a play on Rob Zombie films.
Yes, and they're all themed. And like I said, this month's is the House of the Devil's Rejects box.
Perfect.
Yes. So I'm going to show you what's in my box.
Yeah, talk to us.
Okay, so first up in my box is a makeup bag. This says, "Put your face on." If If you recall, this is from The Devil's Rejects. I like that movie. I like all of the movies.
Put your face on.
Put your face on. Yes.
For makeup.
For makeup. So this is my new little makeup bag. And it's nifty. It's cool. I like it. So, and then next up is, because you need one of these, is a bath bomb that resembles Captain Spaulding, because everybody wants to put Captain Spaulding in their bath. All you need is some fried chicken. Just throw that in.
You
sit in the bathtub,
plop him
let it
between your
fizz.
legs when you were in the bath?
You plop him in the bath. Yeah, you can do it. He goes everywhere. He just encompasses your entire body. Get your bucket of fried chicken.
Does
sit in there and
Captain
eat it.
Spaulding clean all body parts?
No, but he smells like tutti fucking fruity. That is the scent of the bath bomb.
Yeah, you're funny today, James.
No, it's what it says. It's
No,
by Finders Creepers.
Got it.
Check them out. Oh, finderscreepers.etsy.com. This is at Glitter and Gore Bath.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, this is the tutti fucking fruity bath bomb that resembles Captain Spaulding.
Okay.
It really does. It's
No,
fucking incredible.
It is.
I'm ready to go home and take a bath.
Yeah.
Okay, and next up is a pen from Demonic Pen Festation. I like that name.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's from House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh, there it is.
Do you remember
Yeah.
this scene? I just want to be loved by you.
Yes. Right, got it.
You can't see me dancing, but I'm dancing.
No, we can see you.
No, they can't because I'm off. Oh, now they're okay. Anyway, next up.
There's someone biting your shoulder.
Well, I like it when I move and you can see I cover the bangs.
No. Yes, your head is empty.
I have this. Okay, sorry. Next up is the Cosmic Company sent a lip balm.
Okay.
It's also tutti fucking fruity flavored because that's the flavor of, the official flavor of Rob Zombie products.
Mm-hmm.
Tutti fucking fruity. So yeah, this is the Cosmic Company. It's made fresh, it's vegan, it's handcrafted, and it's all natural.
Lip silk.
And it really does smell like tutti fucking fruity. Okay.
What's in your box?
And then I have this nifty little cosmetic mirror from House. No, yeah,
Devil's
Devil's Rejects.
Rejects.
I had
Devil's
it right the
Rejects.
first time.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
fine.
So it's
And-
what you use, to apply your tutti fucking fruity lip balm.
And the
You
back
just-
is a mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Got it.
back is a mirror. You just look at it and you,
Cool.
apply your shit, Tutti fucking fruity.
Oh, so it does work. That mirror
So
actually works.
moisturizing. And then last up, I don't have a picture for this one, but is a t-shirt. Ah.
Let me see that. Very cool.
It says,
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. Do you like blood, violence, freaks of nature? I like all those things, so I like this shirt.
All right. So when you subscribe, you tell them your shirt size.
No, they will ask for it, so you don't get a shirt every single month. Every month is a surprise. You get all these special cool
Okay.
products.
But the point is, you get a chance to let them know your size.
Ooh, the Tutti Fucking Fruity is actually Tutti Fucking Fruity flavor, too. I'm just saying. That
And
lip
so
balm.
maybe you'll wear that on a future episode. That cool.
I will. I could put it on right now if you want me to.
No.
I will
You
put
don't.
it
No, don't do
on.
that.
I'm all
No, it's okay.
excited. I like my t-shirt. So yeah. So check them out. www.creepercrate.com. They're also on Facebook. And yeah. Oh, the horror. New theme every month.
Creeper Crate.
Creeper Crate.
Man, I freaking love it.
They had, remember I did last month's box, which was the Coven themed. All full of witchy goodies.
Is that everything that's in your box?
That is all that's in my box.
Hey, I wanted to ask Ziggy.
It's a good
because,
box this month.
He brought in this cool
Tutti fucking fruity.
comic. And Ziggy, you got a second to tell us about it?
I do. So I try to go to the comic book store about once a week. And this last week, they have the brand new issue of one of my favorite comics that's being published right now. And it's pretty crazy because they only publish it quarterly. So only one issue every 3 months. And issue 7 just dropped, and it's called Headlopper. And it is one of the most metal comics that I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's about this guy right here who is a warrior who is just crazily bearded and white-haired, and he just goes around with this giant great sword and kills monsters, and his traveling companion is the talking head of a witch that he has beheaded and who he is trying to kill. It is amazing, and you can essentially hear the metal album as you read it. It's pretty fucking fantastic.
You were showing me some panels. So is this a comic that's best read, maybe with some extremely aggressive metal playing on your stereo?
Oh, yeah. I remember when I read through the first 2 or 3 issues, I was listening to Amon Amarth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is great,
That's
man.
your heavy metal soundtrack for that.
Amon Amarth, heck yeah.
Amon Amarth is great. They had a big Viking ship when we saw them in concert. It was incredible.
Yep.
I was like, sorry.
Yeah. Ziggy, are you still at back door, right?
Yes, I am still at the back door. You can catch me every Thursday at 8:30. That's our open mic, and you can catch me every Saturday, 2 shows at 8 and 10:15, where I will probably be hosting the late show. So that's every Thursday and Saturday at the Backdoor Comedy Club in Dallas.
Yeah.
You should go see him. He's funny.
This is a funny man.
He's very funny.
It's our engineer.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that The Damned is cutting a new album?
I heard about that. I was super excited.
Don't You Wish We Were Dead?
Mm-hmm.
I love their DVD.
I like that. I like that DVD.
So
no, I do. We saw it at Texas Theater. It was great. I really like it. I enjoyed it. I love The Damned, though.
Yeah.
I love the Misfits, too. Misfits are playing in California on the 30th of December. Their only show this year.
Great to see what was in your box, Janie Slash.
You like my box?
Welcome back to the show. We missed you last week.
I'll have a box next week, too.
You will?
Yeah.
Man, that's great.
I get all the boxes.
Let's talk for a minute
They
about
like putting things.
what
they
you're
give me
doing.
Boxes full of things. Like pointing. This is my name.
Okay. Janie Slash. Princess of the Rats. Hey,
Princess of the Rats. I took my rat to a photo shoot today. I had a witch photo shoot.
Can we talk about what you've got coming up with
burlesque
things?
Burlesque things. Let's talk about burlesque things.
All right. So tell me your burlesque things.
About my burlesque things? Well, first of all, you can see me every Tuesday at Duke's Ice House in Addison hosting Burlesque Bingo. It's 5 rounds of bingo.
In the evening.
In the evening. Starts at 7 p.m. Free
Look
play.
at that picture of you.
Courtesy of Shoshana Portnoy. Fantastic photographer through the Looking Glass Studios. Hair and makeup by LaDonna Stein. They make me look fabulous.
Yes, and was that the flyer designed by...
This flyer was designed by Little Spark Films.
Yes.
If you need flyer design work, check them out on Facebook. They also make videos, and they're photographers. They're fantastic.
So briefly, how does Burlesque Bingo work, Janie Slash?
5 rounds of bingo. Each round, somebody wins. They get a gift certificate to the restaurant. Nice. To the bar. And I take off an article of clothing. We start slow with gloves and work our way to tassel twirl.
Anyone can play. It's free.
Anybody can play. I said that. It's free. Yes.
Yeah, and then you take off clothing items as people win the round.
I do. It's exciting and it's fun and it's a really cool bar and everybody should go check it out. And they also do trivia on Thursdays. So come see me on Tuesdays and then come back for trivia on Thursdays and just go all the time and get drinks. The owners are lovely people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally cool.
Check them
Duke's
out.
Ice House.
And then I have Burton Burlesque coming up on October 6th. I've been rehearsing my ass off with my awesome performance partner, Frankie Bedlam. We've been working really hard on our routine, so we're really excited. It's James and the Giant Peach.
Look at that awesome poster and all those performers.
Yeah, and the cool part is that next to each performer is the character they're playing. Yeah. So you can see the characters that are going to be portrayed in the show. So it's 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. Saturday has 2 shows, an early and a late show. I am only in Friday night show. But you should go see all of them.
That's the first weekend.
Saturday's the same show.
Of October.
Yes, first weekend of October. Yeah. Check it out. He'll be Jack Skellington.
Yes, I will.
So you can take a picture of Jack Skellington. It's at Viva's Lounge.
This is the time of year we love.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
I have the Zombie Gear Fashion Show also on October 6th. It's later on tonight at Panopticon.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Fashionably Undead Fashion.
The Fashionably Undead Fashion Show. I'll be a part of that.
Are you one of these girls? No,
I'm not one of those girls.
Okay,
but I know. I think almost every single.
Okay, so those are local models.
Yeah, they're all local models.
Yeah, and so that's Friday, October 6th. That sounds like a ton of fun. Also,
he's been working really hard getting all the cool clothes in. So I went and did my fitting for that today.
Shout out to Zombie Gear.
Outfit. Yes,
heck yeah.
Shout out to Zombie Gear. Check them out. They're in North Richland Hills.
Yes,
great shop.
Oh, love this time of year because
clothes.
Those kind of things are happening, and also the haunt season has started. So
yeah.
Look, we're not gonna name them all, but we just want you to choose a haunt and go support it, and go to your local haunted house.
Especially go support the smaller ones. Go, the big ones, you should support them too, but go find out, go seek out the small ones and go check them out. And I know one of our really good friends, it's a good friend of the show, Billy Pond, he has a haunted house.
Out in Odessa.
Odessa. And I don't remember the name of it.
No, it's all right. So it's
Look it up, check out his Facebook page, check out Circus of the Dead, and go, especially with all the Killer Clown movies right now, go check out Circus of the Dead, and then go check out his haunt.
Totally cool.
Mm-hmm. And then don't forget Cult Classics. Our friend Ed Neal, he's going to be in Bastrop this weekend at Cult Classics.
As you remember, Ed Neal was in the studio.
Yeah.
Ed Neal sat right here.
Yeah, he sat right here.
Ed Neal is from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course.
Yeah, and he's going to be in Bastrop this weekend, promoting Texas Chainsaw and all his awesome projects.
That's this coming weekend.
It's this coming weekend in Bastrop.
And it's the first haunted con, right?
Cult Classic Convention.
Called Cult Classic, and it's at the actual gas station where they film Chainsaw
It's
Massacre.
down the street.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they will be doing things at that gas station. So yeah, go check out the gas station from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Go to Bastrop, meet some awesome celebrities. Felissa Rose is going to be there.
Our friend.
Jerry Curry's going to be there.
Oh.
Courtney Gaines from Children of the Corn is going to be there.
I think
And
we should
Neil
go.
Nubbins. I want to go. Let's
Woo.
go.
You know who Sherry Curry is?
Yes, I know who she is.
Yeah, the Runaways.
Runaways. Yes.
The Runaways. Yeah, we like her. All right. So look, thank you very much, Janie Slash. Good news on what's in your box, all those other things you're doing, the Burton show coming up, zombie gear,
Yes.
and Panopticon, and
like I said,
all
I
of
also did a photo shoot with my rat today. My rat's now a supermodel. I am the princess of the rats, so I just want to talk about my rat for a minute.
You are Princess of the Rats, so talk about your rat.
No, I took Pip for a photo shoot today. My little cute little gray and white rat. She's
And
so
did
good.
she mostly sit on your shoulder? For
Yeah,
this shoot? Okay.
she hung out as the lights came on. She came forward and was like, "Oh
Yeah.
hey, we're doing photos. Like, look at me." Like, because I thought she'd run and hide, but no, she was very into it.
Now, rumor has it you're training this rat to be an animal actor.
Yes, she's gonna be. She's a supermodel now, and she's like, "I really want to get into acting."
Yeah. And she only supports you being in films where no animals are harmed.
She
in the
does
making.
not like the harming of animals.
No one does.
Yeah.
We don't support that here.
No, but Pip's a good rat. If you need a rat actress, I got you.
Yes.
She's beautiful.
And actually can portray a man. I mean, a male rat.
A neutered male rat. Because have you seen male rat's balls?
No, I haven't.
She would
really,
need some Photoshop. I'm just saying, they're huge. Way to take
Never-
it to an awkward place.
Take it to an awkward place. All right.
But she needs a costume. If you know any rat costume makers, I need a rat costume for my rat, like a tutu. Yeah.
Let's bring on your wonderful guest.
Yes.
We segue here with a little cool video.
Yeah.
That she is in the trailer. It's the trailer, right?
Yes.
For her film. Yeah,
Yes.
totally cool.
For is it Friday the 13th Legacy?
Legacy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's do
check
that,
it
and
out,
then
let's
we'll
bring on Jessica Stabbit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that name.
Look at that! Look! I found these up in the abandoned building!
Stuff like this happens all the time.
No, you don't understand. This happened right here!
Friday the 13th is a great release date for movies. October 13th.
I always get
Perfect.
excited when I hear that music because
love
I'm a
it.
huge Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees fan.
That movie
He's
right
my
in front of you, too, is
favorite.
October 13th, American Satan.
Okay. I'm more into anything Jason, Friday the 13th.
Okay.
I mean, American Satan's cool. I like Satan, you know.
Wait till you
That
see
movie
American
looks,
Satan.
it looks really good. I agree.
Yeah. All right. So tell us a little about your guest here.
About Jessica Stabbit?
Now, is that her real name?
Yeah.
She
showed me her birth certificate. I'm just kidding.
The rabbit done died. And-
Well,
no,
just
I
like
mean,
my real name is Janie Slash.
That's right.
It is.
Jessica Stabbit.
I met her at
A horror con.
a horror convention. Yes.
And
Well, we'll let her. I want to.
okay,
I want to.
we'll let her.
Wait, I want her to talk about her unusual talent that she did that year because it was my favorite thing ever.
I was there. Yeah. Totally cool.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Corpsepaint Show. Hey,
Thanks for having
I love your Madam Monster shirt.
me. I got it this year. Like,
Awesome.
I have to get this.
Yeah, I wanted to buy one, but I couldn't. They were seemed to be gone, and I made it over to the table.
No, they went quick.
There was what?
They went really quick.
Yeah, no, I
They
saw
were
like
like
I saw lots of people in them, and I was like, oh, I want one. Oh well, I'll get one next year. I'll know for next year. So I was just talking about how we met, and I was wanting you to tell everybody your unusual talent. You even made a video, right? Of your really cool talent. Oh, are they freezing up? Hello.
hello.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
Now you're back.
Are you
We
back?
gotcha.
Cool. Okay, it was glitching out for a second. I was,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I was wanting. Hi, hey, Josh, how are you?
That's my husband, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Hello, Josh.
How's it going?
Good.
And he, the wicked one.
Yes, the wicked one. So I was talking about your unusual talent that you had. Can you tell us what your talent was that you did the first year at the Miss Arizona pageant?
Yeah, I actually ate live bugs, earthworms, and live crickets. I went to, I think it was PetSmart, and got like a bag. And then I dumped them all in like a little mason jar and mixed them all together, and they were all just like,
It was
nice.
it was my favorite talent. I was really bummed she didn't win. I was really bummed you didn't win because I was watching that and I was like, oh, that's commitment. That's commitment. There's,
It was.
Yeah, and I practiced eating the crickets. We did make a video of it, and I put salt on them. That was like my promo video. And then the earthworms, I just went for it. I was like, Miss Arizona, and then I just felt it go down my throat.
Oh, brother.
what made you decide that was your What made you decide that was your talent?
Actually, a friend at work suggested it. She's like, "Why don't you just eat bugs?"
Yeah.
It's like,
I
that's
didn't
weird.
kiss her.
So
Yeah.
and Josh married you nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a tough decision, but one I was willing to make.
I just remember her asking me to get something from you. She's like, "Oh, he's the really cute bearded ginger. Just go get him. The one with the beard."
Oh, so nice.
I walked out and I was like, "Bearded ginger. Ah, there he is."
There he is.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss him, especially with a crowd of people.
You took some great photos. You're a really good photographer.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know we can got my camera right there.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So tell us a little bit about Friday the 13th Legacy. What was it like filming it?
Oh, that was fun. So Ian Messenger actually messaged me on Facebook, and he asked if I'd be interested in being in one of his movies. I didn't know who he was, but apparently he watched us get married at Mad Monster, and he watched the pageant, and that's how we connected. So then he didn't tell me what kind of movie it is. I knew it was a horror film, but I didn't know what kind. And so he sent me the script, and I read over it. Favorite movie ever, like the whole franchise. So it's my favorite. So then he's like, I would like to offer you the part of the final girl, Brooklyn. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So
That's like a
I put
genius.
everything in this. Yeah, I like studied every day. I was on the books about it.
She screamed really loud multiple times
Yeah.
to make sure that her scream was like for a Friday the 13th movie. So that was cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely one thing that I've noticed about you. You are committed and you work really, really hard, and everything is 110%. Like, I've never seen you half-ass anything. Not that I would think that you do, but
An outsider's view.
I
I love it.
I
I
was,
don't think much. I'm like, all right, I guess. But that meant a lot.
no, I was there when
It's
you were getting
true.
ready for Miss Arizona this year. I saw like all the effort and all the things you put into it.
I think we have a picture of Miss Arizona.
Yeah.
Her in her sash.
Yeah.
Dressed as Jessica Rabbit Stabbit.
Jessica Stabbit. That's who she is. Yes.
There it
There's
is.
the crowning.
We're just
Yes.
we're showing a picture of you with this the crowning from earlier this year or last year, right?
Look at her makeup. And her performance was there's the sash. Yes. We were so happy you won.
Actually, cool side note about this: the prop master for Devil's Rejects is the one who made this, which is like a great movie. So that was kind of dope. On top of everything else, the fact that they made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you get to talk to him? Did you get to talk to Mark, the prop master?
We might have. I don't know. I was talking to so many people at that convention.
He was in the RIP room with the gas station shirt on.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
He was nice.
So for
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in Dallas. That's why we were talking to him, because he was in Dallas for a while working on a TV show, Queen of the South, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I see. You look so beautiful.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, I miss you.
I just did
you can see him.
Oh, look at that picture.
Yes.
Oh.
And we're I love your photos
back.
from your Friday the 13th Freddy Krueger shoot.
That's
Oh yeah, that was fun. We took a lot of pictures. Before Heather got there. I met her at Mad Monster the first year too.
Mm-hmm.
She let us fire and
awesome.
And grinds her private areas with grinders.
Whoa.
Yes. Grinders are fun. That's awesome. I love watching grinders.
What you and Brain did, that was amazing. Like swallowing razors and hammering nails into your nose.
Yeah,
that's what she does
in my nose. Yeah, that's just what I do all the time, though.
She's always putting
normal.
Things that should not go in your head. She's putting them in her head.
You know that things are weird when you've grown up and you're like, well, can I stick that in my nose? Will that fit? Like that's how I look at things now. It's not normal, but it's okay. So,
oh, look at that one. That's a great shot, man. That is a great shot. She's actually doing the stabbing.
So how do you come up with the ideas for these photo shoots? Like what makes you decide to, do Dexter or to do like Inspired or do a Friday the 13th Inspired?
Just because it's horror and I love it. My favorite thing ever. It's every day. It's not just a holiday. It's lifestyle.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the, you said you were in the Wicked Ones music videos, right?
Yes.
Quite a few.
Yes. He just had one, Silent Whispers, that came out. And then I was also in one Too Many, that's in the vault.
Too many. My 7 mashup video.
Yes. That one was my favorite. I was a demon.
Very scary.
Yeah, it was cool.
Very scary. I was actually just accepted into the Fear Awards as an official selection, so we'll find out on October 13th if we actually won the award, which would be dope.
So October 13th is just a big day for both of you, because you have the movie coming out and then you've got the award.
It's anniversary. The day we met.
Oh,
of course.
That's such an important day.
I would have to see that.
There.
10/13. Yes.
Yeah.
Any reason to lift your shirt up?
You're so
Okay, I'm going to offer another reason. Let me think of something.
The premiere of Friday the 13th Legacy is actually going to be on Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
They're renting a theater out.
There you go. We'll show you guys the actual. It's the actual mask that was used.
Man, that's great.
Awesome.
Details.
Fuck yeah. I see some autographs up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone autographed it. I even autographed it, but after the final scene, he took it off and was like, "Here." I was like, "Yes."
That's bad.
It was hot as shit out there. We were out in the middle of nowhere for 3 days in a beach in the middle of the mountains in Nogales.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it kind of was. We were in like nature. It was like an hour and a half away from Nogales, Ruby, Arizona. It's a abandoned mine town. It got burned down. The whole town got burned down. Right?
The whole time.
I did some research. And I took lots of pictures. There were little bats. They were so cute. Yeah. Lots of nature. It rained our first day, so we shot inside. But it fit just perfectly.
Awesome.
It was fun, and it was very professional. Well,
yeah, shout out to Catch Me, Kill Me Productions, Ian and Tim, all those guys. They're really awesome, man. It was a really good crew. I mean, a full shoot in like 3 days, which is pretty good. So.
Oh, wow. I was about to ask how many days it took. It only took 3? That's awesome.
Another day, because you're driving like feet in the air off like the cliff of mountains, and just like you're going off mountain basically. So you got to do that for 3 days. Driving to get there, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because the mountains in Arizona get kind of crazy driving up and down those.
Jessica, have you seen the finished product?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have a trailer.
Yeah.
You guys.
We just showed it.
Yeah, we just showed it.
Like, oh, see? And I just turned on my phone. I'm like, I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just showed it right before we called you.
Right before we called you.
It looks really good. Where is the premiere going to be at?
I couldn't hear you.
Where's the premiere going to be at?
Oh, it's supposed to be in a movie theater. I believe it's going. Is it Santan? They might rent a movie theater out there.
Look it up.
He's gonna look it up.
Okay.
But
yeah, so we're gonna go out there and then a song for the movie. Yeah, in the trailer, the song that plays it says.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Is the end product what you hoped it would be?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, it's actually more. Everyone put a lot of literally sweat, tears, long hours.
I like that you didn't say blood.
There was blood.
Everything.
There wasn't blood?
There was blood.
Was there real blood?
There was. There was. Yeah. Yeah, if we got attacked by bugs out there. Yes.
And
it was fun. I enjoyed it. This is my first lead role in a movie, and then it's Friday the 13th. So
yeah.
She killed it too.
Oh, I believe it.
Did you kill it?
Literally killed it multiple times.
Now, is that a spoiler?
No,
Josh,
that's just a Friday the 13th thing.
All right. Good.
Spoiler: Jason dies like every other Friday the 13th.
And then he comes back. Wait, are you going to be in the sequel? Are they going to do the thing where he comes back and he, kills you in the beginning, like all the other movies?
They asked me if I enjoyed working with them, if I would work with them again.
Yeah.
So, yes, small stuff. They model a lot. The director Ian said he models a lot of his directing after Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, and he would let you know, like, okay, let's fix this, blah, blah, blah. But I studied really hard, and I'm really shocked that I didn't get a lot of it. I put everything into it. I'm super proud. I'm really excited.
She's fucking mean looking, so you don't want to ask her to do anything more than once. You don't want to get stabbed.
Jessica Stabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was asking me if that's your real name. I was like, yeah, I've seen her birth certificate. It's totally Jessica Stabbit.
And when you gave me my card, it's the Jessica Stabbit with the cute little knife on it.
Aww. I love that. You have posters for sale, right? You're selling posters through your website?
I do.
Where can
like grab some?
Where can we? Well, you can, or we can just. Where can you buy the posters?
We want to see the poster. Yes.
Yes, we want to see the posters.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab some posters.
Yeah.
And leave the beard.
Yeah.
So, Josh,
anyway,
tell us about the Wicked one. Tell us about the Wicked one. Tell us what you're working on. What are you working on?
Actually, a bunch of stuff. I just shot a video for the theme music for Friday the 13th Legacy while we were shooting the film. So that way I could kind of step into some of the scenes and mesh everything together. So that was really dope. That should come out, I think, October 9th. That's going to release. And then October 13th is when the actual movie comes out. So it'll be a couple days. I mean, it's going to be a real quick release. So I think it was tight.
Yeah. He did an amazing job on the song. We shot the music video out there.
Okay.
They're going to include the music video with the movie at the end.
All right.
Awesome.
You put a beard for the big screen.
It's cool.
Yeah. Perfect. You're right.
Photos,
Yeah, that
So-
beard. Yeah, it's a good looking beard.
Yes, I agree.
I appreciate it. Actually, all thanks to my own line of beard oil from 1740beardbalm.com. That's called Blood Offering.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
If you have a beard,
Oh,
get the beard oil.
I love that. That's great. Okay, let's see
Okay,
these.
let's see the posters.
So here's this one.
Oh, here, I'll hold it up for you. I'll be your displayer.
Oh, thanks.
That is great. Oh,
I like that one.
I'll have to see the poster.
Whose severed head is that? Whose severed head is that?
that's Josh.
My enemies.
She's so aggressive. But she's like this all the time, guys.
No.
I'm in an abusive relationship.
That one's great
This
too.
is like my photo. It's one of my favorites.
Asshole, though.
Yeah, I like that one. I like all of them. Yeah. Where can we purchase your posters?
You can go on, let me see. We just opened up a store, actually. So, yeah, let me look at my website.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Big Cartel.
Okay.
The big cartel. Okay.
Big Cartel.
Big
Yeah.
Cartel. You can actually get to it through her Facebook, too.
Okay.
Okay.
So just find her on
Yeah.
Facebook. It's under Jessica Stabbit, right?
Yeah, that would be the easiest way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Facebook, Jessica Stabbit,
Yes.
2 B's and 1 T in there.
Yeah, and you can get a poster.
Yeah.
And she'll even
Yes.
sign it for you, right?
Yes, I personally sign them.
That's how she does it, too. She's very distinct. Just
Oh, there we
There
go.
you go. Right there.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, that's Sarah Schultz. That's the Sarah Schultz, but I'm sure you can find
Yeah.
info there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Arizona. 2017.
it's going to go down here somewhere.
So you guys had the honor of being married by Captain Spaulding.
Oh yeah.
What was that like? I was there. I was at the ceremony and I had a hard time keeping a straight face. What was that like to be married by Captain Spaulding?
He's amazing, the sweetest guy in the whole world. And he was so adorable. He's like, oh, you look so beautiful today. I'm like, oh, I'm just in a regular white dress. And then he was funny. He was in full character. There were no limits at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was fun.
You know what I remember about your wedding is, of course, you two, but then how well he delivered his lines. You know?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, because when you talk to him one-on-one, I mean, I think he listens to you very closely. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
yeah.
You know, he kind of hones in on what you're saying. He'll kind of takes a moment and then responds. And it's like, you know, when he's up there on stage, it's like he's firing them off one after the other. And it was really awesome to see him, like, in his full character, full costume, makeup, fuck this, F that. You know, I don't know why I censored one and didn't censor the other, but it was weird that the people before us came out to the Pac-Man music. That kind of threw me off. But
Yeah, didn't he have a Pac-Man suit?
Huh?
The guy was wearing like a Pac-Man suit, wasn't he?
The other guy?
The groom? Yeah.
Shanlin Protus. Again, congratulations. We had a joint wedding, got married together. He married both of us at the same time, so that was super nice because normally he just does one couple.
Yeah.
And Sid remembered him because of his beard. Oh yeah, I remember that because he met us the first year. He's like, oh, the guy with the red beard.
See the beard, it's so
The
important. It's like it's image. Everybody's
This is
like,
trademark.
oh, the bearded guy.
it's ridiculous. I actually have it like all over everything.
Yes.
Yes.
All over everything. It's actually a collector's edition VHS we just dropped.
Oh, cool.
awesome.
And you said
Lakers, cards.
And all
Pretty
your
dope.
rapping is horror related, right?
What's up?
All your rapping is horror related. You're a horror rapper, is that right?
Rawr! Yeah. It's basically like it's like horror movie sets of music.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's what I love. You're like, I don't do the whole like cars and girls, and obviously because she'll stab me. I have a single Dodge Ram, you know, I don't have any 20s on or nothing. So I figure I'll rap about things I know, and I'm pretty good in like the horror genre. So
Yeah, I like it.
We
I like
can't
it.
get because of our love of horror.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah, and love of Sid Haig and Rob Zombie and all that stuff.
Okay, but hold on. We want to hear the story. How did that happen? What your love of horror? Did you meet at a film or?
No, it was a photo shoot.
Okay.
And I hit on
So
him.
it was a love of horror that brought us together, but it definitely mended us and like kept us together. I guess you could say.
Aw.
Cool.
Yeah.
And led to a Captain Spaulding.
We
wedding.
met at a photo. At a photo shoot. 1.5 years.
Long time.
It is a long time.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
very cool.
awesome.
Hey, are there any movies you guys have seen lately that excite you? Horror movies, of course.
Yes. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I say that in all honesty, like I'm not a big remake guy. Like I kind of think like if you do something really well the first time, like zombies remakes, like, those are pretty dope. But I'm not a huge remake guy, but it blew it out the water. Like I loved how they kind of had the semi-cheesy CGI that almost made it feel like the old school movie. And I think a lot of people are hating on that, but I think they did it on purpose. I mean, I hope they did.
Yeah.
But it was super cool.
Yeah, it was actually really good. Kind of emotional. It was a great movie. I liked it better. Honestly, I like it better than the original. Not gonna lie.
Tim Curry is a badass. I don't
Yeah.
want to get any scarier than Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is a badass.
But the new dude is pretty creepy.
Yeah, he did good. He did good.
I did it again.
They released like this. Somebody's been taking that weird clown dance scene and dubbing music over it. Have you seen that?
I saw that. That part freaked me out.
I was like dying laughing because he took all these pop songs and like the Cotton Eye Joe was my favorite and put it over that scene.
I saw that. Actually, that's my Bigfoot in Facebook.
I was watching
By
it dying
Ian.
laughing.
And isn't it ironic that, the year 2017, people were saying this is just not the year for movies, but then all of a sudden, all along, here comes It.
It's so
And-
important to the horror genre. It shows that horror is still popular, especially R-rated horror.
Right. The horror fans never go anywhere, and they will support good horror.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that was what the highest grossing horror movie in history.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody talks shit. They didn't think it would be successful, and it smashed like every other record at the box office. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's eclipsing a lot of real good mainstream movies.
Yeah.
And
We want good horror. We want
good horror.
R-rated horror. We don't want this PG-13 crap.
That's right. We're a dedicated rabid fan base.
We don't need any more Ouija's. That movie was so bad.
No.
And frankly, we don't need any more sappy love stories. We want blood and gore.
Well, if it's a sappy love story with blood and gore.
Yes. It's a perfect date night movie for people.
Pizza. Yeah, pizza. I actually have the pizza, Leatherface, Jason.
Tattooed on.
Yeah, pretty gangster.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of the mask,
Mm-hmm.
there's another one that's going to be auctioned off at Monster next year.
All right.
And I signed that one. So yeah, keep a lookout for that.
Awesome. So what are you going to be doing at Mad Monster next year? Are you gonna be there in your sash and are you gonna have a table or just greeting people?
Yeah. Well, first of all, she's not going to enter the contest again. God.
She placed.
Yeah, no,
The other girl placed again.
I was so pissed when she placed. I'm like, really? Really? Come on, guys.
No, I'm going to just actually just be hanging out this year. I might have a table because I plan on getting more merch.
Yeah.
Now that I have a store other than posters.
We're going to do some leggings, like custom leggings,
Yeah.
a bunch of different stuff. So.
Awesome.
Ideas brainstorm. So yeah, and then cheering on you because you're going to enter, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you got
Fourth.
man.
Is it my fourth year? My fourth year. My fourth year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be.
I've entered this will be the fourth time I've entered. I don't want to win anymore. I just want to just go and keep competing. It's just fun.
It's fun to compete. Yes.
I don't care.
It's fun.
I'm campaigning. I'm
It's really sad
campaigning
because-
for Rain to win. What?
we had saw you guys before we really knew you, or before I really knew you guys, because you guys were kind of
Mhm.
hanging out with her in the back all
We
the time.
clicked.
Yes.
Yes.
But I really liked your guys' stage show. Like you did something that was dope. It was like shocking. Like there were people who literally got on stage and twerked last year or this year, and it's like it's not horror. You know what I mean? It's like
No.
it's nothing to do with horror.
No, I am so glad that Jessica won because she was horror. She was really the only horror one up there. She had the horror makeup, the horror costume, the horror routine. Everybody else was just like cute outfits, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. An hour before the pageant, I had a meltdown because I forgot a few things at home, and I was about to drop out.
That's an understatement.
I was up there. I was up there whenever former Miss Arizona gave you her bra.
Oh.
She took her bra off
Yeah,
and gave it
yeah,
to
when she
her.
fucking bring it raw. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the crowning moment. That was great.
because Jessica Stabbit is modeled after Jessica Rabbit, so I wanted to look as cartoon as possible, and I didn't have that.
She
So
wanted
I
to pop
freaked out.
basically.
I wanted to pop,
Right.
push,
Like,
like that.
yeah.
And
Lift and separate, or
Yeah.
lift and smush.
yeah,
Apart or in?
does it matter if they're up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So they actually came upstairs, took her bra off, and she's like, "Here."
she
I was standing there like, what's going on? I don't know what was happening, but
Can you go ahead? Just show the footage of that, please.
no, there was no footage.
Oh.
I was there. I saw
Yeah,
it. It happened. It happened because Danny was like, "Here, look, it's padded. It's really padded. It makes these boobs look great. Here, take this." I was like,
That's
me and
cool.
Rain were just like, "Oh, okay, yeah, do that."
Yes.
and
you
then
got-
went the rest of the time. So that's a true friend.
That's a
That's a good person.
ghostess. I've met amazing people at Mad Monster. Like you guys, I clicked with you guys instantly.
Mhm.
We were just sitting back there, and you were like in your insane asylum outfit. And I'm all pouring blood on myself. We're all
Yes.
just in the corner hanging out.
She was prepping. She was prepping her bugs.
Yeah, prepping the butt.
So yeah, and I met Danny 2 years ago, like the year before, 2 years before that. So she was, or the year before, I guess. She was really cool. So
Yeah.
I was there when she
Yeah.
won.
And that's how
What
it
she
should be,
want.
you know.
Yeah.
Make friends. Whoever's in the pageant, hopefully everyone can just make friends, and
Yeah,
it's just for fun.
I think that's the one thing that people forget about in pageants. They get so competitive that they damage each other, and it's not. It's about having fun and getting to know people. It's
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
it is.
And that's what
Yes.
happened. Like at first, I was kind of nervous, and then I'm like, I'm gonna eat bugs. Is that weird? But then going to this convention, they like actually consider us like family. Like we're all just like one big family. I love going there because you can just be yourself.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's,
love
that's
the
the
best.
great
And then I
thing
met
about
you
it.
there. Like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's what I love about Mad Monster. That's why I always try to push Mad Monster, the festival, because it's such a lovely place, and the owner is great, and everybody who runs it's great. The staff is great. It's always the same staff. It's great. So
Oh,
yeah, but I
always.
cannot wait to see you guys there next year. So
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be up front and come on.
hey, Jessica and Josh, this is what our show is about, and I hope that you can kind of help us spread the word. We're about independent horror. We're about music, the type you make. We're about just supporting horror films and actresses and all of it.
everything, all of
and-
the horror things.
Yes, all the horror things and horror cons and et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, help us spread the word. We're hoping to really give more attention and put spotlight on independent actresses like
and
yourself.
If you have any projects in the works that you want to just talk to us about it. We'd love to bring you back on.
Definitely.
Yay!
Yay!
Seriously, thank you guys for what you guys are doing for the community, because not a lot of people, base everything on horror like we do. So it's cool to find other people that, have the same passion. Meeting you guys before and meeting you now, sir, I can tell that, everybody's a true horror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. You got it.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for chatting with us, and we will talk to you again soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Miss Arizona 2017. That was her,
Yeah, she's awesome.
Jessica Stabbit. So you're good friends with her.
Yeah, I am really good friends with her.
That's fantastic. And that con, Mad Monster, is
Mad
in
Monster
Phoenix.
is in Phoenix. It's also in
Carolina?
Carolina, I believe.
Yeah.
Carolina.
Because there's a Miss Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally cool. All right, so I know that you've got some burlesque bingo coming up this week. You've got the Burton
I have
show.
burlesque bingo coming up this week. That's the only burlesque event I have.
Fantastic stuff. I'm sure that I'll be getting to some metal shows, and we'll share pictures
Yeah,
of
and
those.
cult classic.
We've always got updates on metal bands, releases, news, etc. As you saw, Cradle of Filth just released a new album, and so many others too. And I'm real excited also about Belphegor's new release, and all of that. So, hey, I've been talking to the director of American Satan.
Yes.
I'm hoping to have a phone conversation with Ash Avildsen in a few days.
And that comes
then
out
we'll-
October 13th, right?
Yeah, same day as
When is Happy Death Day?
same day as Friday the 13th.
Yes,
Legacy.
that too, and Happy Death Day. Isn't that called Happy Death Day? I want to see that.
Yeah, totally cool. The other one I'm excited about is The Sound.
And I'm excited about the new Leatherface movie because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Let's say thanks to Billy Blair and
Thank you, Billy
and
Blair, who used to be right here.
Todd Jenkins,
Who used to
director.
be over there.
Yeah, director of Cherokee Creek, that Bigfoot movie. To Ziggy, who's handling the boards, and we make him work. Yes, we do.
We make him work really hard.
To
He's
Janie-
incredible.
To JD Slash for being back this week, and to all of our friends and supporters and TST friends, and heck yeah.
And Little Spark Films.
Please go to our YouTube page and click
And our
subscribe.
And our Facebook.
Yeah, you can do that.
All the things. Twitter, Instagram.
Next week.
See you next week.
Yeah, the Corpsepaint Show. Every Sunday we're here live. We're going to give you 90 minutes of live, great, irreverent shit. And also just talk about Satan and talk about movies and talk about metal and talk about Jenny Slash's weekly dose of horror.
Yeah, Texas Frightmare Weekend. I am here with Dee Wallace. Don't stare at my boobs the whole time.
Sure, I do get comments from occasionally religious fanatics.
I've seen people stopping that walking.
Wag their finger at me for being Satan.
The Corpsepaint Show rules!